can violate laws of this country and not leave as required by a judge and have a U.S. citizen child, you're okay. That child can stay. They can stay with a relative. They can stay with the other parent, or they can take them with them. We don't deport U.S. citizens. But they put themselves in the position. We didn't.
How are you guys all doing? Welcome to my channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you guys doing so. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above up here and the ones right down here. And if you would, please hit that thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you and also helps push my content out in the YouTube algorithm world, all right? Don't forget that if and when you do subscribe to my channel, that you hit that bell notification. It's going to bring up another tab. That way you could choose select all notifications. That way you will be notified when I do post a video, all right? So I told you guys I was going to be doing this right after that last video I did when everybody's getting, oh my God, the children, with the man, wife getting deported along with those 4 children, and everybody just, oh. I care about people, but I don't care about people that break the law. That goes for all of us. It goes for every last one of us, ladies and gentlemen. And no matter what you try to say or do, you are talking to the wrong guy. I am someone who will not be moved by you trying to intervene and throw anything in there whatsoever. All it does is bring out the father in me and makes me more pissed that you're trying to justify somebody's wrong actions, period. Yeah, you heard me. As a father. Y'all, you learn. That's the beauty. I'm telling you, you know what? The Lord knew what he was doing when he had us create families, because you learn so much as being a father and being a mother. But I'm going to speak from the father's aspect, especially being the one that's over my kingdom and my home. You learn so much, so much. Y'all just can't even begin the wisdom that you can actually pick up by just having children and running your home with law, with order, with obedience. Okay? With righteousness, plain and simple. Anyway, Tom Homan is back, and this time he goes on with that Dylan Mulvaney lookalike. I'm just joking, folks. But that's when Trump said, you're a nasty person, whenever he was up there on stage. And she was trying to accuse him and try to throw out stuff. Instead of being a journalist and a mediator, she became a debater with Trump. And I love when Trump just brought out the receipts and showed that he did not incite any type of January 6th riots whatsoever. But people are still rolling with that. It's going to be an ongoing thing, a bunch of bull crap. Anywho, this is what he has to say in regards to immigration, and you guys already got a taste of the last video I did. Check it out.
The table if they are here in the country illegally. As you know, there's a lot of mixed status households in the United States. Do you plan to take both parents into custody if there are minor children in the house?
If you're in the country illegally and you got order of deportation, we're going to arrest you, we're going to detain you, we're going to remove you. If they have a U.S. citizen child, if they chose after they come to the country illegally and chose after been ordered removed to have a U.S. citizen child, and think, okay, the court order doesn't mean anything anymore, the removal order doesn't mean anything anymore, then what kind of message we send into the whole world? Go ahead and cross the border illegally, which is a crime, ignore a judge's order of deportation, but have a baby, and you're fine. If we do that, then shut down the immigration court, because the orders don't mean anything anymore, and take the border patrol off the border. We can't send a message to the whole world that you can violate laws of this country and not leave as required by a judge and have a U.S. citizen child, you're okay. That child can stay. They can stay with a relative. They can stay with the other parent, or they can take them with them. We don't deport U.S. citizens. But they put themselves in the position. We didn't.
Would the kids go, if both parents, though, are deported, would you put the children in foster care if there's not a relative, Child Protective Services? What does that look like?
Well, that's up to the parent. I call that parenting 101. It's up to the parent what they want to do. That's their child. But the bottom line is, having a child in this country does not make you immune from our laws. If that's the message we send to the rest of the world, you're never going to solve the best courses.
What would you be asking ICE agents to do in that scenario?
To arrest and deport people who are ordered to remove by a federal judge. That's what they're going to do. The parents can make the decision on their child. That's their decision.
So when you argued recently about, when you were asked about family separation, you said families can be deported together. That's how you would avoid that. I mean, you're saying that U.S. citizen, that U.S. born child would have the choice to either go with their parents or to stay here in the United States without their parents?
That's the decision of the parents. And again, we can't send a message to the whole world that you can circumvent our laws by simply having a U.S. citizen child when you know you're here illegally. They made that decision. They put their families in that position, not us. We're going to enforce the laws enacted by Congress and signed by a president. If people don't like the laws, they can certainly have the laws changed by Congress. But we're going to do what the American people want us to do, enforce the laws enacted by Congress and what Congress funds us to do.
Hey everybody, so I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking how can you help and how can you donate towards the children and help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me and the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Now, this is what I want y'all to understand. The last video that I did in regards to that family, well, the wife and the children being deported, you know what administration that is happening under right now, right? It's happening under Biden. So don't act as if when Tom Homan comes in with President Trump and they start to just pretty much let this thing go into motion and it comes to full fruition and y'all just sitting on the grander scale. Don't act like, oh, look what Trump is doing. Look what Homan is doing. Look what they're doing to the people. How do they even know who is the one that's doing it right now? It's Biden, right? It's under Biden administration. So those laws and things are already in place. And if it wasn't for me covering that story, you guys probably wouldn't know it. You probably wouldn't know about it because mainstream media is going to keep it hush hush. They're going to really, I guarantee you, they're going to really shed a bunch of light on it when Trump comes in because they're going to make it sound like, oh, look what he's doing. Those poor kids. Look at the children. I do not care. Y'all have a and look, understand this. This is what I'm saying this for. This is too easy for me. You want to know why? Are you supposed to be here or are you not? Well, no. Are you supposed to be here or are you not supposed to be here? Well, listen to me, Senor. President Biden said bye. Well, what? You didn't even give me a chance to explain. No, I gave you a yes or no question. You didn't want to answer. You bye, deported. Next. Are you supposed to be here or not? Well, my mother, she tell you yes or no. I really don't. Put him over there in that line right there. I don't know. Y'all almost like gonna get deported. Do it next. It's easy. There is not going to be no arguing with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm treating this like I treated my sons. Whenever you broke a rule in my house, there is no argument. There is. You better don't. In my house, they couldn't even say nothing. Once I saw it and it was the truth, you know what? I was one of those parents. Explain yourself. Nuh-uh. You about to face the consequences and the punishment for what you did. And if you try to sit there and talk your way out of it, you're going to make your punishment harsher. You're going to make me move even more swiftly on it. Take it. Were you supposed to do it? Yes or no? No. Come here. You about to get it. And then you're not going to be doing this. You're not going to be doing that. And you better not even come to me and even ask me when is the next time you're going to be able to get back on your game system. When the next time you're going to be able to do X, Y, and Z. Don't even ask me any of that. I'll let you know when you're going to get those things back. Don't even talk in a way to throw hints as if you want that. Don't even do it. Jeez, Ty. Yes. That's how I am about discipline. That's how I am about morals, values, and principles when it all comes down to it. So for those of you that want to stand up, well, you don't even understand. I don't have to understand. I do know one thing. My house is ran in it. My sons are in equilibrium, aren't they? They're good right now, aren't they? Very smart, very intelligent, very logical. See, it's not my job to sit there and care whether you like me or not, or whether you like the way that I'm doing things. I don't care about that. My job is to make sure that you are protected, that you are fed, that you have clothes, that I'm looking out for your well-being on a mentally, spiritually, emotional level. Those are the things that I'm looking out for. Now, the way that I'm doing, whether you like it or not, that does not matter to me whether you like it. But guess what? Now that you out and you're on your own, look at that. You're going to look back. Oh my God, my dad was right. He was completely right. I see it. I understand it now. So for some of you, oh my God, it's so harsh the way that they're kicking them out of the country. Blah, blah, blah. You see all this stuff happening. You start to see us flourishing. Who gonna pick the field? Come on, man. Get real. Get real. It's something called technology. Y'all forgot about that? Who's going to be out there picking the corn and picking the combines will? Who's going to be out there tossing the watermelons? There's going to be people to fit a position because guess what? They're going to offer a certain amount of money to do a certain type of thing. And don't forget, we have legal immigrants. Since y'all claim they're the ones that do all those type of jobs, the ones who are coming here and legally doing it, and those are the professions that they want to go and do, if those are the occupations that they want to do, then so be it. Let them do it. But you're not going to be over here doing anything like that illegally. And at the same time, I will put something in place to where if you are an American and you knowingly are housing and having these illegals work for you under the radar and you paying them to do it and all, you're going to be in trouble too. You know what? I'm not even the type of person where I'm going to be looking to fine you. You're going to go to jail first. You're going to do a minimum of 1 year if you knowingly and purposely hire illegals and you have them working and everything like that, knowing that you're not supposed to. 1 year. Any of you that get busted trying to keep these illegals, this ain't no Lethal Weapon movie where you're trying to house them in your house. I know. See, that's all movie bull crap right there. You get caught trying to keep them in your house and keep the government from going there and doing their job. You're going to do a instant minimum of 1 year in jail, period. No probation. So if I was, see, that's what I'm saying, because I'm about complete structure. And what happened to a lot of us Americans, we became so soft on certain principles and certain laws and everything like that. That's why we are where we are right now. That's why we got men and women's sports. That's why we got a million different genders. That's why people got these mental issues, because there's no stability. You want to know why there's no stability? Nobody want to stand on truth. You a boy or you a girl, you a man or you a woman. That's it. When you try to get it all, well, there's also people who are cis, gis, bis, trans, pants, kids. Okay. I have nothing against people that are believing that stuff or into that stuff. But I tell you what, why is it that in the end, it leads to a whole bunch of illnesses when it comes to your mentality? Why is it that in the end, it leads to a death, whether it's killing you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or even physically? Why is it rampant majority amongst them? Because nobody want to address the truth of the matter, what's absolutely 100% plaguing them. Now, again, let me make that clear. I have nothing against folks that are like that whatsoever. But if you came to me seeking and asking the truth on what I really think about it, don't be surprised by what I tell you. Period. I don't dislike you as an individual or anything like that. I dislike the lies that are being told to you that got you believing the things that you believe. Do I believe that you are a woman trapped in a man's body? No. I believe that you've been tricked into thinking that you are a woman trapped in a man's body, but I don't believe that you are. Absolutely not. Period. Get to the truth of the matter. Face the facts on this matter and deal with those things accordingly. Period. So that's what happened. We allow all these crazy little things to get in there. Well, wait a minute. Let's do due process. No, you don't have no ID? Well, I'm sorry. Bye. Well, Ty, what if those people are Americans? Well, you should have got an ID before you came back to this. I'm just saying, these are the type of stipulations and things that were put in place to make it very hard. Very, very hard. I don't understand why we have to do that. We finding IDs and everything at the border. These people just coming over and all of a sudden, okay, go right ahead. We're going to put you over there. We've seen videos from independent journalists, independent YouTubers, independent folks that do podcasts, showing them going down there, talking to our own police officers saying, why are y'all letting these people do X, Y, Z? Don't you understand? Why aren't y'all talking to us? Y'all work for us. How come we demand you tell us where y'all taking them? Who are they? Where are they going? And what happened to the so-called sponsorers? Are you serious? Unknown sponsors that's taking mainly all these children? Sponsors, they call them. Where are they at? Who are these sponsors? Give us names. Those kids have already been sucked up and already going into sex trafficking, human trafficking, plain and simple. They're not just being brought up into some nice homes where they just kumbaya on. It's like the Underground Railroad. No, it's an underground hellhole where they're being completely trafficked. They're being completely used as sex slaves, plain and simple. And America is the biggest purchaser of it, if not one of the biggest purchasers of it. Anyway, I already rambled on a little too much, folks. You guys let me know what you all think about this whole ordeal. Tom Homan, I cannot wait for it to happen. I'm going to be right there rooting them on. And if they do not do the job that they say that they're going to be doing, I'm going to be right there under their butts about it. Recognize it. Dead serious. Anyway, You guys, let me know what you all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Do not forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there if you would. And also, the next video, if you want to see it, is going to be up here. The music reactions right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.